Okay, well, Joe, it's good to see you. Thanks for making time this Saturday morning. I know you got tea time, so we got about 20 minutes.
I appreciate you coming by, Deaver.
Okay.
I look forward to what you've got on the table today.
Well, you know, our friend George knows you pretty well, and me too, so...
He's been a good lawyer for both of us for a number of years, I understand.
So what I thought was he thought that the kind of idea I had might work, because as you know, in New England, most people are into technological companies with unspellable names, and you can't understand even what they're doing.
Right, exactly.
So what we've got is something tangible you understand because you're supermarkets.
Okay.
And I understand you've got a great business down there in the Cape.
It's moving along very nicely, yes, and we're just approaching our season now, so it'll be a little crazy for everybody involved. Well,
George was telling me that you're modest about it, but that's great. You're doing so well. And I know that this is the kind of thing that if it's not fun and interesting, there's no reason for you to get involved.
Right, I agree.
So what I wanted to tell you is we're doing a CD-ROM business. Those are interactive CD-ROMs, and most of them, as you know, cost $40–50.
Right, I've got a library at home already with games and other educational things, and they run $40–50. You get a big box and you open it up and there's only a little teeny tiny CD in it.
Right, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And you're looking for it, right?
Right, exactly.
Well, what we decided to do is we're getting involved with buying a company that's taken the first kind of step to get in distribution. They're selling through distributors. They're in the $12 to $15 retail range. What our intent is to get them down to $7 or $8.
Right.
So it's really affordable.
Really?
Does that sound right?
Yeah. Is this quality product here?
Really good product, all by original people. I'll tell you the part you'll like best, and I brought it with me, is we've got a pack together, perfect $30 gift pack. Let me show you what it is. Yeah. Being in supermarkets, you could really appreciate it. We call it our CD stacker. We put 5 units in. We have extra slots. When you're done, you've got the package.
This looks neat. You've got the information on the back. Great. Great. And some good titles here, too. You got a whole encyclopedia on here?
Isn't that amazing?
On one disc. That's great.
I know.
Well, if nothing else, I'd be interested in carrying these in my market.
Well, that's good. That made the trip worthwhile.
Tell me more.
Well, I think the key thing to this, Joe, is you know what dollars per square foot, how important those are in your store?
Sure.
This is $30 in a pretty small square footage.
Sure. You could probably put a floor stand together with those, couldn't you?
Well, actually, you're way ahead of me because that's what we're thinking of doing. We haven't done it yet, but maybe you could help us with that.
Sure. I'd be happy to.
And so we're pretty excited about this, and we think this would be good for Christmas and give us something different than other people.
Sure. It's a great idea.
Well, good. I'll tell you what. I know that the most important thing is you're interested.
Right.
And I got to keep you on golf schedule. So I'll leave this with you. Why don't you think about it?
Sure.
And I'll send you the numbers and mull it over. As you know, the problem with this kind of investment is you put up $100 grand, either make $1 million or you make zero.
Right. Well, the number doesn't scare me. I'm interested in the concept and the technology and where we can go with this thing, because I think it's got some good potential for growth.
Well, great. I'm glad you do, and that's what George was thinking. And the main thing is you'd understand this kind of product because you deal with it every day.
Sure.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Joe. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming by, dude.
Okay, take care.
Okay.